Today's video will be about two things. First and foremost, it's going to be about hiking, nature, and karma. And second, it's about a really important subject that I've been meaning to discuss. Also, today's video is only going to be shot with my cell phone, my GoPro, and my drone in my backpack. If you think you need a fancy, expensive camera, just use your phone. So you're probably wondering, what is the important subject that I've been meaning to discuss? Well, it's actually the importance of spending time outside and disconnecting from time to time. Do you want down? Obviously, getting outside is important for thousands of reasons, but today I'm going to limit it down to 3 of my most important reasons to go outside. Number 1, being outside is generally good for you physically. Now, that's not obviously always the case, but generally speaking, when you're outside hiking, camping, whatever you're doing, you're putting your body in an active state. And so when you're in an active state, you're burning calories. Burning calories implies that, you're doing your body good. And so for me, that's really important. Taking care of my body as well as what I eat, drinking lots of water, getting lots of sleep, all those things are incredibly important to me. And so that's one part that I think is a huge advantage of going outside. Now, the second thing that I find actually incredibly important about going outside is simple. It's having fun. I mean, let's face it, what does the outdoors have to offer? Just a bunch of fun stuff. Fishing, hiking, camping, hunting, whatever you want to do. It's a good time. Think back to when you're like 5, 6, 7 years old. It's hard to think back, but the reality is, if you're like me, what I did for fun when I was that age was go outside. I mean, yeah, sometimes I'd play video games or whatever, but really, it was not a part of my life that was that important. What I think about is like, revisit the kid, man. It's like, we don't have to act like such adults all the time. We can go out and do what we like to do. And so all of this really brings me to number 3, the most important thing that I wanted to talk about today. So number 3, and what I would really consider the most important part of today's video, really what I wanted to talk about is it's really good for your mental health. Now, mental health is something that we as a society need to focus more on. We've done a great job of getting better about it, but we've got such a long ways to go. And here's the thing, social media, YouTube, Instagram, all this stuff, in my opinion, can have a lot of negative repercussions, unfortunately, on mental health. And that's why I think it's that much more important to have your escape. Go outside, try to disconnect for a while. Stop chewing on sticks. Karma, come here. I'm trying to film a video. Please, what are you doing? Like I was saying, you know what? This is an incredibly important subject. And I think that if people are on YouTube and people are on Instagram and they're trying to create stories, it's important for them to spread this message. It's important for us to all come together and say, you know what? There is no such thing as perfection. There is no such thing as a perfect life. And the reality is a lot of people that are on Instagram or YouTube or this, that, or the other thing, they create a perception that there is a perfect life. They create a perception that they have a perfect life. So what happens is people start to think, well, why can't I have that? Why can't I not always be happy? The reality is not everyone is always happy. Nobody's always happy. So when you watch my videos, you can clearly see that I am not perfect. I don't catch fish 90% of the time. I'm a goofball. I try to have fun in all my videos, but the reality is that I'm not always happy. That would be crazy if I was. I don't want to be always happy. I like being sad. I learn from it. I get better from it. Karma, I'm trying to have an emotional conversation with my viewers. I couldn't stand my dog sprinting around and going crazy for any longer, so we're just gonna talk while we walk. You know what, I know this video was different. It wasn't me fishing, and I know that that's what you're kind of used to these days, but Actually, I think I'd like to start incorporating more just total outdoors videos. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this discussion. I know that it's a little bit more emotional, a little bit more touchy than my normal videos, but I think it's important, and I don't want to be one of the people that spreads a false perception of reality. So if you're going through mental health issues, I would definitely say it's okay, it's normal, but make sure to get help. That's also incredibly important, and it's also incredibly normal. All right, so I'm done being all emotional and touchy and whatnot, but thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate you supporting this channel. But as for me, I'm gonna turn off my cell phone and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of this hike. So have a great day. See ya.